Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa namine, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prestayati. Haribol. Everybody sing. Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa namine, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prestayante. Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa namine, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prestayante. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Anya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayanya. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Sate Govata Brinda. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Sate Govata Brinda. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Haribol. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Haribol, Haribol, Nitai Gaur, Haribol. Everybody sing now. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Madana, Mohana. Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa naming nai, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prestayate. Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa naming nai, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prestayate. Haribol Namaste. Okay, listen carefully, and after this, during the day, try to recall what you have heard, and in the evening, I think Nichalila Dasi will be discussing with you so you can explain what you have understood. Is it clear? Okay. Before I read Lord Krishna's teaching here in Bhagavad Gita, I like to have a recap of what we have understood. Okay? The reason we are here in this material world, why we are engaging in activities that seems endless, because we, the spirit soul, is eternal. We're all eternal. But the problem is this search for happiness. And then it's based upon this temporary world. And the whole world, all these material energies are continually changing. Okay? Continually changing. And it's an endless pursuit for satiation of the heart, wherein you have this understanding and clarity. Yes, there's nothing more to be gained. But it cannot be established without wisdom, especially the wisdom that is transcendental and connected with the absolute truth, the Supreme Person. And it is about our true transcendental nature, awareness, and our position. So you understand clearly that if you pursue that goal based upon material conditioning, it will be an eternal search in the wrong dimension, because you'll never be satisfied. Because your craving is a relationship with a person, our dear friend, the all-attractive Supreme Person who is eternally enjoying his pastimes. So he comes to this world, or sends his representative, to make us aware of a world that is eternal based upon awareness. And that awareness is based upon the absolute truth. And the foundation is about our eternality. It's about awareness, the spirit soul. And the second foundation that is absolute is that we are eternally the loving servant of the Supreme Person. And activities that is connected with the pleasure of God based upon pure loving devotional service, which we are trying very hard now to pursue, guided by our spiritual master. And it's not an easy process because we have been conditioned to think we're the body. We're self-centered. And our guide is the mind. Because of our conditioning in this world, we identify with the body, this dead body. Okay? So our shelter and security, what we feel, what we think that has value is this body. Now, if we're ignorant, it's all useless because we'll be entangled and be pursuing a goal that is not really achievable. Okay. So I'll read here the teachings of Lord Krishna. So we can understand clearly that there are controllers here. We're under the control of Mother Nature. We see a lot of control here. Okay? That even though on a smaller scale, you're being controlled. And we have to struggle to maintain this body. We have to work to get something or material things to maintain this body, economic development. Okay. But that should not be our goal. We should live, we should eat to live. We should live simply. And how is that simplicity achieved? When our heart is directed upon a relationship with the unlimited. Who can satisfy our unlimited craving? Nakita niyo yung formula? Wrong formula is we're trying to find fulfillment with our unlimited craving for satisfaction, for shelter, for friend, and that is directed upon this limited temporary world, which is continually moving. So you'll not succeed. Okay? Klaro sa inyo yan? You'll not succeed. Okay? Magbibigay ako halimbawa. When you're in body identification, that's why most of when you go to a training program like this, the boys you should not be focusing upon your hair. Okay? Kasi your hair is a sign that you're dying, your body is dying every moment. It's dead cells. Okay? And then you focus upon that. So your meditation will be upon this body. Look at me, look at me. And the girls also, they want to just take care of their hair. Okay? Okay? That's what we had discussed yesterday. When the sheet hits the fan, you get shitty. Okay? So you get attached to the hair. Okay? But you're so mesmerized that your hair is so long already, especially the girls, so long. It's dead matter, okay? You're focusing upon that. It's not, is it not weird that you're always, hugging your this dead body, this hair? No? Okay. But there's also a purpose when you're in ignorance, when your hair is so long, you can tie it on okay? And then you can just commit suicide. With your hair. Okay? You don't need to buy a rope. Okay? But with ignorance, you have already committed suicide. Your meditation is upon your dead body. Understand? And you think, wow, security. Don't you notice it's growing and growing and growing? The dead cells are being pushed out, and then my hair, okay. And then, ano yung naging purpose ng lagi mo nakikita? You must have shiny hair. Pwede nyo planchain yung hair nyo. I-remake nyo. Bili kayo ng shampoo. You buy shampoo with carrots, coconut milk, and rub it upon the dead body, you know? Why don't you just eat the carrots and drink the coconut milk? Because you're so mesmerized. So what we should be developing is uncovering, our true transcendental nature. The living entity is by nature joyful. Joyful. But in ignorance, you're not joyful. You're always worried. Makita nyo, split end. Okay. Kutu. Okay. But you love it, you know. You dance with the kutu. Okay. And then you see, uy, kutu, dagan kayo. Okay. And then, pagkadugoy, nuka na yung ulo. Kasi yung kutu, supin man yung nyo, yung scalp nyo. Pero inisip nyo, So what you should, if you want, for example, when I was a brahmachari, my spiritual master, I was with my spiritual master, he said, Bhagavandas, when are you planning to get married? Are you planning to get married? Say, I don't know, Srila Prabhupada, it's not yet in my mind. You know the advice of Srila Prabhupada to me? He said to me, if you marry someone, don't marry someone who's a materialist. And then they laugh. And Vaishnava Dasi smiled. Okay. Seldom you see Vaishnava Dasi smile, She's always very grave. She's always grave. And then I said, yes, Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada said, or else you will be working very hard for the rest of your life to maintain the hair of your wife. Okay? To go to the, parlor. Beauty parlor. Okay? Understand? So your time will be misused. Instead of focusing upon listening and understanding and applying the wisdom centered around the chanting of the holy names, which draws the mind away from matter, your meditation is the hair. Okay? Black hair, white hair, blonde hair, Americana. Okay? Understand? And if you are intelligent, and if you are also intelligent, what we should uncover is our true nature. You're gentle and kind. And if the attractiveness is just upon the body that you're attracted to, are you not, it's not bizarre or wow, it's weird because you're so attracted to the dead body, not the person. Okay? Not the person. And it's Maya. So how can we be free from Maya? It means the consciousness, the mind, the perception must be focused upon the Supreme Person, the Supreme Purifier. And it's about Harinama. Krishna, the Supreme Purifier. Rama, the giver of pleasure. And Hari, the giver of energy. And that energy is about your motivation, to be motivated, to be enthused, one-pointedly, to do what is pleasing to Krishna. Your heart, your life should be in harmony with this desire. Kaya you have this motivation. Okay? Motivation. Even though so much austerities, austerity, sacrifice, So instead of using your energy, try combing and up. Una yung comb nyo mahaba. The comb is like that. Big, parang sundang. Pagdaga na kuto, ana na lang kadako kay naman China baligya yung tawag nila superpower kiss-kiss. Pag ganun yung, kuto dagan. Okay? Okay? So, but you think, I'm cool, okay? The girls don't like to listen to that, okay? You're destroying our control. Kasi yun man ang ni Maya. Dan sa inyo, okay? Okay. Pearly shell from the ocean. Di ba? Okay? Naintindihan niya? But mind you, when you're with wisdom, just like my God sister, she left this world, surrendered to Krishna, guided by her spiritual master, Because her whole life is just simply focusing upon pleasing Krishna, his spiritual master. She's not interested in all of these things. She just work and work and work. And at the time, her body is about to give up. She felt sadness in her heart. I cannot serve anymore. My body is breaking down. The body has cancer. And our spiritual master tells her, you've been working so hard, focusing upon your service to your spiritual master. Now it's a time to live as a devotee. So while we're here, we must be real devotees. So when time comes, you live as a devotee. And what is that? Complete surrender to Lord Krishna. And what is that surrender? It's not about raising your hands. It's about giving your heart, your life, your will. And there's sweetness. Because your heart is connected with the Supreme Person, the source of happiness, the Lord of love. That is Bhakti Yoga. Okay? Like, for example, I'll give you an example. When Lord Krishna left Vrindavan, okay, they're so sad, but their meditation is upon Lord Krishna. Okay. Every day they do household chores. In the morning, immediately they go visit Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yasoda to appease their sadness, transcendental sadness. And when Mother Yasoda sees the gopis, they just discuss about Lord Krishna's activities when he was in Vrindavan. But he never left Vrindavan because they're always in samadhi. Samadhi means pure meditation, unalloyed meditation and focus and surrender with their love, their whole life, focus upon remembering sweet Lord Krishna. Yun yung samadhi, the residence of Vrindavan. And we can have that when we follow this process. So yun yung, kaya I just laid out the foundation. So I'll read to you, it is achievable, okay? Because Lord Krishna assures us. Si Lord Krishna na nagsasabi, the Supreme Controller. So, what we do when we're in false bodily identification, we try to control. We try to control our hair, our face, remake it, repaste it, you know. What you do, di ba? You chisel it. Alam mo yung chisel it? You should be looking like Adonis kasi they have this science now. Why don't you chisel your face? Tigiban ba nyo inyong dagway? Kaya kung ang inyong ilong, pango, Pinoy, pwede na tigibon nila. Naman sila, pwede operahon ba? Kuhaw ng laman, butangan nila, bangil. So, okay? Kung gusto mo, makita mo yung dulo ng ilong mo, parang Russian. Okay? Para pag dapo ng langaw, okay? Pero, okay din, pango. Kasi, ang boxer na pango, masibunalan sa ilong, pango naman. Pero kung taasin mong ilong, bunalan ka pa sa, nag-boxing, taas man ka ilong mo, ma? Pag ganun mo, ilag ka, tamanin mong ilong. Pero pag Pinoy, dili, pango, pag ganun, ilag, bunal dayo, okay? Okay? Asa, lang, ginigising ka lang kayo ka. Try to amuse you, no? It's you know, it's comical, but really, it's serious, okay? So makita nyo, ang dami yung palang na-waste na time. So yung time natin, kaya sinasabi ko, when the shit hits the fan, when time comes, na lahat, your attachment is to the shitty world. Okay? Yun ang foundation mo. Okay? Alam mo yun? Yung electric fan ba, tas may pupo dyan, nasa room tayo, we're under the laws of time, di ba? Tapos attach ka sa mundo, may birth that this is a knowledge. Tapos kasama mo, hindi mga devotees. Ang mundo nila is that lahat, you know, ang worship nila this world. Okay? When time comes, you know, nasa room ka na yon. Meaning, the conditioning of your mind. The conditioning of your mind. Na-condition yung mind mo ba? You're the body. Okay? Diba? Kagaya yung mga kanta nila, di ba? Kanta ni, sino ba yun? Kanta nila na lahat na-amuse. Ano yung kanta ni, ano ka? Maraming kanta na ano eh. Hindi ko na lang sabihin kasi parang hindi maganda pakinggan. Okay? It's all about the body. Okay? Because the body is connected with time, then death will come. Ding, 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 ding. And your association is with all those dead bodies. You're not seeing the spirit soul. Hindi mo naintindihan. Kaya ang mangyari, halimbawa, si Kirtandas, nandito ka ngayon, hindi mo naintindihan. Ang meditation mo, kaunsa ka kumuuli. Someday, makauli na gito. Okay? Okay? Someday. Araw-araw iniisip mo, someday. Paggising ko, okay? Nung bata ako, paggising ko, mayroon agad baby roll sa akin ng mami ko. Naisip mo ba, oh, gandang buhay yun. Lagi na lang akong, baby. Da? Diba? Yun ang may isip mo. Pero naintindihan mo yung katotohanan. Diba? Naintindihan mo. You're not the body. Kaya yung mind nakapokus doon. Then, pag uwi mo, hindi ka nag-make progress. Pag uwi mo, wala na sila. Pag uwi mo, for example, dumating ka doon na iba na yung nakikita mo doon. Nandun na yung karwahing puti. Okay? Nandun na si Saint Peter. Kaya alam mo yan? Lahat nakaupo. Okay? Nakatingin sa malayo. Kasi nandun yung kahon. Nakakahon. Yung yakap mo dati. Okay? Kaya imbis, baby, someday, hindi na ganun. So when time comes, when the shit, yung pupo ba, hits the fan, wala kang alam, lahat kayo puro pupo. Pupo. So you must get out of that consciousness. So bago tumama, yung pupo sa electric pan, nasa room kayo, wala ka dun. Yung mga nandun lang. Kaya nanonood ka. Kaya pag uwi mo, nga naman di ka muhila. Wala naman sila. So anong gagawin mo? You pray to Krishna. Krishna, please take care of my mom who gave me this body, who sacrificed so much. Please. Okay? So yung relationship mo sa kanila is more on compassion. At yung ikaw naman, yung sadness mo na walang ka, at least appreciative ka na Krishna loves you so much that during the time your body is helpless at wala ka pang wisyo. Ay, may wisyo ka naman. Mayroon na nga ba? So, they took care of you. Okay? Krishna arranged it na nalagay ka sa sitwasyon and then they're gone. But Krishna is taking care of you. Because they never left, they just left the body. Okay? Marami mang ganun dito mga estudyante na nakaintindi. Pero kung nakafocus ka doon, mahirap. Malapit na yan. So I'll read this. Tanggal tuloy yung ano natin. Ito, sabi ni Lord Krishna. Okay, very important. Kasi kausap niya na si Arjuna. So kaya ko sinabi sa inyo, we discuss about conditioning because we're engaging in fruitive activities, karmatic activities, fruitive, alam mo yan? Ikaw yung center eh. So ikaw yung makakatikim. Whatever activities you do, yung fruits, ikaw yung recipient. Eh. So, pero sabi ni Lord Krishna ito, even if you're considered to be the most sinful of all sinners, when you are situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, you will be able to cross over the ocean of miseries. Even if you're considered to be the most sinful, when we're so conditioned in thinking, in condition tayo ba, you are the body and you engage in fruitive activities and sinful activities. Ikaw pa yung masama. Yeah? Hindi na, ikaw yung nanguna, hindi ultimo. Okay? When you're situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, you will cross over the ocean of miseries. So yung sinabi ko ng misery, when you're so much attached to this world. Halimbawa, attached ka sa body mo, tapos inisip mo ikaw yung katawan. Mama ko, at biglang umalis yung mama mo sa katawan. Parang, hindi lang parang binunutan ng ipin. Dahil yung puso mo attached doon. Conditioning. Napakasakit. But if you are with wisdom, you can see with clarity. You can see na they did not die. They just left the body. Okay? They just left the body. So ngayon, as you love them so much, then you have now a quest, endeavor, a goal to achieve, to be a devotee. So they'll be protected. Okay? So the effort, the time they put upon taking care of you will be fruitful spiritually. Okay? So you must become responsible. And with this wisdom, you take the responsibility now to please Krishna. Okay? So they're also protected. Understand? So it's all a relationship of care and compassion. Kaya yung conditioning natin must be purified. So sabi niya, as the blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, so Arjuna, so the fire of knowledge burn to ashes or reaction of material activities. So yung firewood, pag nilagay, sinunog mo, magiging abo. Diba? So the fire of knowledge burn to ashes all reaction of material activities. So with the knowledge, meaning you apply it, not just understanding, you're not the body, you're not the body. You now engage in your natural activities in relationship with the science that is given to us. The 9 process of devotional service centered around the prime sacrifice in this age of Kali Yuga, Sankirtan. So the more you chant, the more you see with clarity. I'll tell you something, okay? It's about my experience. When my mama was passing away, because my mama's loved me so much, my mama, this body. And during that time, I discussed something with Srila Prabhupada, because I was a brahmachari like you, in a situation. I was young, I was not married, and I was given the opportunity through Krishna's mercy to take part in Srila Prabhupada's mission, distributing, working in helping, assisting, giving. I'm very thankful because I'm being given this opportunity to distribute literatures of Srila Prabhupada, okay, have Sankirtan, and engage in mantra meditation. And one day I talked to our Gurudev. I said, Srila Prabhupada, I'm in such a situation wherein the parents of this body, my father and my mother, they're just simply facilitating, giving me everything I need so I can carry on the program and take part in your mission. And I don't have that much worry about working. Okay? And oftentimes, there's so much they're giving me. Okay? And you know what he said to me? Just take what you need and use it in the service of Krishna. Offer it to Krishna. So they'll be benefited. Okay? So if you live a life wherein it's centered around doing the will of God, then you'll have your parents, even though they're not physically here, or if they're still here, they're physically in the body, they'll be benefited. with your association, with your activities. So when my mom left, she said to me, because she saw her body is so swollen, like the bones, no, it's covered with crystallized acid gout, and it's swelling her hands like this, like my one tiny finger. Okay, I cannot move it. Okay, but her whole body, lahat ng bones, she cannot move. When she stands, it's so painful. Her body's she's experiencing so much pain in the body. So like now, instead of taking care of your hair, okay, this body, you should redirect how you should take care of your body. Okay. Because time will come when the shit hits the fan, okay, and you're in that consciousness, you'll be covered with shit and you'll be uneasy because your body, I'm dying. Okay? Diba? When you step on something that's poo-poo, ashi, diba? But you're covered with it because you identify with it. Klaro sa inyo? And you think it's cool. It's not cool. So, back to the point I like to discuss, that when you someday, somewhere along the line, when you decide to have someone to work with in the service of Krishna, then that person must be a devotee of Krishna. Or else, you'll be working for the rest of your life trying to pursue a goal. You'll be enslaved by the desire. And if you're with wisdom, they understand. Okay? So if you take shelter of Krishna, just depend upon Lord Krishna. Okay? So time will come when you decide that time you have to work with someone, then have someone who is a devotee of Krishna. Okay? Not someone who's always in the beauty parlor. Okay? So yung point ko lang. O Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge burn to ashes all reaction of material activities? So yun ang the holy names, oh my Lord, you have hundreds and millions of names, and each of its name is invested with transcendental potency. It's so powerful. It's like the fire that burns the wood to ashes. So the holy names of Krishna is not different from Lord Krishna. Just the sun purifies the environment. Okay? Understand? So Lord Krishna, when you chant, purifies us from all our sinful reaction. So that should be our focus and meditation, because of the teachings of scriptures. And scriptures means the word of God given to us by our instructing spiritual master, the pure loving servant of God, the parampara, the unbroken chain of spiritual master, who are all residents of the spiritual world. So when I talk to you, I don't talk to your body. I talk to you as a person. And I'm telling you, you're dying every moment and your body is rotting. So defocus by redirecting your meditation, by using the body in the service of Krishna. Anyway, it belongs to Him. So if you try to use this body, material energy, for your endless pursuit of material enjoyment, based upon this, when your impulse ego as Lord, then there's karma. Your heart becomes hard. And it's so sad. You know? It's so sad that someone will be affectionate to you because, you have long hair. No? Your body is so cute according to the person's conditioning of material modes. Intindihan niya? Is it clear sa inyo? So be intelligent. So the devotee is very intelligent because the intelligence is purified. And the mind becomes purified by the chanting of the holy names, the supreme purifier. The mind now is redirected. And you, the person who you did hear from our spiritual master, then the knowledge becomes your life. Because it's simply a meditation to do the will of God. So that is transcendental meditation. Just to be, you read about samadhi, complete meditation upon the Supreme Person, then look at the lives of those who are in Vrindavan when Krishna left. They're all in samadhi, not touched by this world. And Krishna's there protecting them, fulfilling their longing, because Krishna's love is always there. Krishna never left Vrindavan. How can you enter that world with your mind? But that world is being revealed to us, descending through Parampara, our spiritual masa. So you must appreciate it, take it, instead of the long hair cut, okay? The long hair, baka mamaya magkatipos kayo, upaw na mo. Alam yung tipos? Taas kayo yung lanat tungkol sa materialism. Murag COVID ba? Maupaw mo, mahulog ang buhok nyo. Pagka suklay, nahulog man. Murag ano naman ko? Ninja turtle? O samurai sa mga Japan na diri na lang ang buhok? Mag-wig na siguro ko. Okay? Palit ko wig, 300 dito sa ukay-ukay. Okay? Kanang wig na blue, green, yellow. It's so embarrassing, disgusting, pero Maya is very strong. It takes the mind through the desire, material desire. It drives the mind away from your love, Krishna. Okay? So as the blazing firewood turns to ashes, O Arjuna, so the fire of knowledge burn the ashes of all reaction to material activities. So the science of Bhakti Yoga is the supreme purifier, because it's based upon a connection with the supreme purifier, our eternal friend Krishna. So instead, like, for example, I want to see Krishna, I want to see Krishna, I want to see Krishna, Krishna, where are you? You know what? Instead of doing that, you should be with someone who's loving Krishna, our Gurudev. You enter that world because of his love for us. He guides us. Then your meditation will be engaging in service with someone who's very close to Krishna, my spiritual master. What's the use of, you see Krishna, you can see Krishna. You see Krishna's energy. But the question, are you attached to Krishna? Is your heart with Krishna? Yun ang question. Okay. Is it clear? So the quest, the goal, the endeavor, the austerities and sacrifice, the pursuit to be situated in knowledge and engage in this world of devotional service, to be experiencing ananda, happiness in the service of our Gurudev and Lord Krishna, doing His will, and that will be our protection. Is it clear sa inyo? So instead of, I'll just be candid with you, okay? If I'm intelligent, if, for example, I won't be attracted with someone who uses all her energy, to just focus upon the dead body. Okay? The spirit soul is sweet and gentle by nature. So, as someone who would want to pursue, to be focused, if in the future you'll be marrying someone, having someone, then that person must be a devotee of Krishna. Okay? And you must put your life in the hands of Krishna. Krishna will arrange everything. Okay? Kasi that will come. High school kayo, in the beginning, laro nyo, Batman kayo, may laro kayong baril-baril, nagsasalita kayo, pang, di ba? High school na kayo. Pagdating nyo, wala na kayo attraction, maglaro ng Batman. Nahiya na kayo mag-short pants na may baril-baril kayo. Naka-cowboy kayo. Ang kawawang cowboy. Hindi na yun ang laro nyo. Okay? Pero nag-i-imagine pa rin kayo ng mga laro na mga X-Men. Okay? Terminator. Pero pagtagal, pagpasok nyo sa high school, iba na yung may Terminator din dun eh. Si Maya. Kinsa na siya? Nga naman na akong kasing-kasing. mo luksuman. Yeah? But if you're with wisdom, you can see it. You'll be the witness. Okay? Kaya, while you're in the stage wherein you're not really focused, you must practice regulation as brahmacharis. Okay? Never sit with someone who is in a body of a woman together. Okay? Parang dikit ka ba? Okay? Never be in a room with a body of a woman together. Okay? Because the senses are very strong. So your mind will not be disturbed. The mind will always be gliding towards this world because this is a world of Maya and we're under Maya. Kaya yung meditation natin sa conditioning natin, pag makakita ka ng, kasi Maya will always give you enjoyment, enjoyment, enjoyment. Yeah? What could be more enjoyable when your heart is being crushed and trampled and sliced, you know? Pag-ibig na napakasakit na untol. Kaya pagdating nyo ng high school, yung tawag nilang puppy love, doggy love. Okay. Puppy love, puppy love. You fall in love. Boom! And then, akala mo, you got her, okay? Pagtingin naman niya, Terminator man din yung mata niya. He's handsome. More handsome than him. Okay? Break na tayo. Ikaw nandun ka, standing all by yourself. Okay? Singing, mundong napakasakit, pag-ibig na bato. Okay? You experience that. Pero kung nag-identify ka sa buhok, nag-identify ka sa mga maling akala mo sa temporary world. So ang mundo mo, mga pag-ibig na nauntol, pag-ibig na anyway. Okay? Ito yung gusto kong iparinig sa inyo maigya. But ignorant and faithless person who doubt revealed scriptures do not attain God consciousness. Alam mo yung doubt? Doubt ba? Dua-dua. Ba't ka magdua-dua? Kasi ignorant ka man, okay? Dua-dua. Okay. For the doubting soul, there is happiness neither in this world nor in the next. Yung doubt nasa mind man. Kaya pag nasa conditioning ka ng material life, yung faith mo not that fixed, contaminated. Kaya hindi ka makasurrender, hindi mo Krsna, okay? Ang mangyayari lang sa'yo pag oras na yun, dumating na, the shit hits the fan, nandun ka. Kaya aalis ka na, okay? Aalis ka na ba? Tabunan ka na ng pupo, hindi ka makalis. Nag-identify ka sa pupo. Okay? Kaya dapat ang association natin is based upon someone who teaches this truth. Haribol! Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa namine Gora Karuna Sarupaya Radha Krishna Prestayate. Haribol, everybody sing. Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa namine Gora Karuna Sarupaya Radha Krishna Prestayate. Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa namine Gora Karuna Sarupaya Radha Krishna Prestayate. Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa namine Gora Karuna Sarupaya Radha Krishna Prestayate. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Madana Mohana Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa. Haribol, Jai Gurudev, Haribol, Haribol. Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Karuna Swarupaya Radha Krishna Prestayate Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Karuna Swarupaya Radha Krishna Prestayate Namo Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gora Karuna Swarupaya Radha Krishna Prastayate Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadha Shri Vasadi Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Bol Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Bhagavan.